Hello, Doug Hershey, Thought IQ. Duke University research claimed that 40% of the actions that are performed daily are not a result of decisions, but a result of habits. I'm making a habit of reading every day, and the book that I just completed is The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. The central argument of the entire book is that if we understand how habits work, we have the power to change them. I want to share a great story that he had in the book. It was about Alcoa. Alcoa's profits were declining. Competitors were stealing market share. New products were underwhelming, and 15,000 people had gone out on strike. Let's just say Alcoa was not a happy family. Paul O'Neill, a Washington insider, was hired to turn the organization around. When Paul was introduced to the press and to investors, here is what he said. I want to talk about one thing, and that is employee safety. He said, I want to make sure that Alcoa is the safest company in America, and I want to shoot for 0 injuries within the facility. This isn't what the press and the investors expected to hear. They wanted to hear about how he was going to increase revenue and how he was going to drive earnings. Paul knew that he couldn't order employees to change, so he decided to disrupt their habits around one thing, and that was safety. Enter the habit loop: cue, routine, reward. So what Paul decided to do when there was an injury, the business unit leader had to report that injury within 24 hours to Paul, along with a plan that described how they were going to prevent that injury from happening again. So the cue was the injury, the routine was reporting it within 24 hours, and then the reward was only those people who participated would be eligible for promotions that were upcoming. Within 12 months, Alcoa had had record profits, and they had hit 1/20th of the worker injury rate than what the industry average was. So Paul O'Neill found one habit, and he was able to change it, and it impacted the entire organization. So the question for us becomes, what is that one thing that we could change at work that would drastically improve our results? So until next time, if you are willing to challenge your thinking, you can change your business.